All right, so Aries, I know this hasn't been the most inspiring reading, but it's certainly very interesting. And we are going to continue now with part 2. There will be an extended. So we have been looking into the recent past. We're going to get one more card from the Wildwood Tarot to bring together what has happened in the recent past to bring us here. What has happened in the recent past, please, for Aries, to bring us into this situation. Okay, there's just so much that wants to come out. Sorry about that. That was gravity. I'll try again, okay? What has happened in the recent past for Aries that is affecting Aries? In this situation, please. What's happened in the recent past? Okay, that one really wanted to fall. Okay, so we're going to have a look at that. Yeah, trickery. So, this is 5 of Arrows in the Wildwood. It's equivalent to the 5 of Swords, which is Venus and Aquarius in the original. But look at you. There's the ram, and there's someone taking a shot at the ram. The name of this card is Frustration in the Wildwood Tarot. So I feel like not only did you experience trickery from this, I think it was an earth sign, but they took a shot at you. They took a shot at you. So that explains the recent past. I'm going to move now to the near future, okay? I'm going to get one more card for the subconscious influences, actually. And I'm going to ask Witch's Tarot for that. Because Witch's Tarot tends to be very unrelenting and unforgiving, and it's exactly what we need right now. What were the subconscious influences of this person to bring Aries trickery and to target Aries? What were the subconscious influences that were impacting? Yeah. I feel like, yeah, so it was definitely a Capricorn, by the way. I feel like they were trying to stop you from being victorious and having a fresh start. That's what I feel. It's plain and simple. Those are the, imagine, subconscious influences. Anyway, all right. Thank you, Witch's Tarot. So let's look at the very near future for Aries. All right. Already, how many? Okay, no, we're doing good on time. We're doing well on time. So we're going to ask the Wildwood Tarot, what is in the very near future regarding this connection? Okay. What's in the very near future? What can... Okay, so something just flipped over, but it's just 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, I'll look at them, all right? So what we have is Queen of Vessels, that's Queen of Cups. I feel like the person, especially where there's a salmon there, they're trying very hard, or you are trying very hard to be empathetic. Then we've got the 8 of Swords. So I feel like this is probably you stuck in your head. They've got you, you know, generally in a trap. Then we've got the World, which is great because this is a massive change, and it's a good one. And we've got the Wheel, Aries, which is wonderful. That is a... there can't be anything bad about this. I think what this says to me is no matter how bad the situation is, it's going to change. Destiny will require it to change. My only advice to you is stay inside that wheel. Fly under the radar, all right? Try as best you can, just like that salmon is trying to get up that, trying to swim its way up the river. Try to use your heart, all right? So that's what we can expect in the near future. Now, Aries, we're going to ask, we're going to stick with the Wildwood Tarot, and we're going to ask for what your most effective tools are in dealing with this situation. We obviously are assuming that you want to be happy. I'm not sure what you want, but we're going to assume that you want to be happy. What are the most effective tools that Aries could be using? Okay, so this is very clear. There's a lot. Interesting. So right away, Aries, here you are. So, excuse me, bows are wands, all right? This is the Queen of Wands. This is you, Aries. All right? So, in a tool position, it means use your abilities. Now, then we have the Two of Stones, which is the Two of Pentacles. There has got to be a Capricorn involved because this is Jupiter in Capricorn. It says challenge. This is not the normal meaning of this card, but in this card I'm seeing you fight. You stand up and fight this person, all right? Present them the challenge that you didn't before. This clearly is advising you to walk away from them. The Eight of Vessels, the Eight of Cups. No question there. Now, how interesting that in the Wildwood Tarot, they interpret the Five of Cups as ecstasy. I'm seeing there is victory and defeat here. That, yes, cups were spilled, perhaps by both of you. Perhaps you both have regrets about things that were said. The ecstasy is in the fact that this can be repaired, frankly. But just look at how complicated this is going to be. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's a pentagram. Interesting, because what I'm seeing there is magic, your ability to transform the situation. But you know that the pentagram, if you're dealing with a Capricorn, the pentagram in the card of Capricorn is inverted. It poured all your spirit out of you. It gave you a half-truth, deception, chained you to the block of delusion. The ecstasy is that you now know this, and notice how the pentagram is now right side up. Got your spirit back, and there you are again, the Queen of Bows. So as you can see, I'm quickly falling in love with the Wildwood Tarot deck. It has some incredible, insightful spins on the regular interpretations. It has a very deep understanding, I think, of the original cards, and it puts a very gutsy spin on each and every one of Edward Arthur Waite's cards. Aries, I am going to switch over to Vimeo now. In Vimeo, we are next going to look at the outside forces that are affecting this situation. I'm going to look at what your person wants, what their hopes and fears are, and then we are going to look at the outcome, and then we are going to do an in-depth look at how they feel about you. Okay? So please catch me over on Vimeo. The link to the Vimeo reading will be attached to this. Just before we leave, let's grab an intuitive from the Prisma. Okay, it's going to be the card that faces up. What about this connection? What are we about to see? Aries. Alright, this one is important. Jeez, is that possible? Two of Cups. I'm not sure if it's possible to put, if Aries wants to put this back together, but there it is. anyway, all the more exciting to go over to Vimeo. All right, Aries, I really hope to see you on Vimeo. If not, this is quite a fascinating snapshot of what you've been going through. Thank you so much. See you on Vimeo.